Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars, where we are in this police station. We're going to use the phone in a second to call Nico. I believe that's what we need to do, but we shall see. So let's... Well, what did that actually do? Oh, there we go. I didn't see that pop up. Right, we tried the other guy, it didn't work, so we're going to ring Nico.
Hello, it's George.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown. And I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment later this afternoon?
Alright.
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come over.
Excellent. So we're going to get our minds together then.
I was used to working alone. But I had to admit, it felt good with George on the case too. But there were some things I was going to have to do alone. And fast. I needed the answers to some questions. Who was the costume killer? And why did he murder Carchon? Why did Carchon ask for me to interview him? How did he know my father? And why was my editor so scared? There was some kind of secret war going on out there. But who was on which side? One thing I did know. I wasn't going to get the answers sitting at my desk.
Have we swapped again? We have. We've swapped characters again. Nice. Okay. Okay, so here we go. We need to find out more about the killer and why the murder happened then. So let's have a look around here. It looks like we can head out, but we won't do that for now. Let's have a look around the actual place. What are we writing? Huh. I'm not really sure what that was about. We can have a look at all of this over here now, though. We didn't really get to explore this place the last time we were here, did we?
It was a photograph of my father. The first one I ever took. With the first camera he ever bought me.
I like that the hand is covering the lens slightly on that. I wasn't expecting it to actually play music.
No, I'm not giving up. I really do not know where we are going, but I pray to God that we are gonna get there.
It actually has more than one song. Can we turn it off? Wow, it has a lot of songs.
That we are gonna get there. You call, but
you have no messages.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to have that many songs on there, to be honest, but it's pretty cool. Nice little touch. Right, here we go. Can we ring anyone?
There wasn't anyone that I needed to call.
No, we can't. I don't suppose this room goes any further this way. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so we can have a look at the... we can look here. Maybe there's something in here. Anything inside, or... there is. Okay, so... Looks like it could potentially match that carved elephant we found.
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Carchon's.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's raised, but you never know. Let's give this a go. No, we can't put it on there, so I don't suppose like there's a key on the tusks or anything.
The box was one of the few things my father left me. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Carchon's.
No, it doesn't look like we can use that there, I don't think. No. Alright, well we don't have a key for it unless this magically fits. No. No. Okay. So we're obviously going to have to figure that out later. We'll have to remember that it's there, that is for sure. Anything else here? No, don't think so. Okay, but at least we know that now. I don't know if we actually have a key for this or not. What's this up here?
My first teddy. Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him.
Alright, let's head out then. Ooh, okay, we're in a new area. We've not seen this area before, so we can go down here. Who's this?
Mademoiselle Collard.
Oh, hello there. Don't tell me. I'm going to meet a tall, dark man.
No, I don't think so. Why would you say that?
Oh, just a wild guess.
Anyway, your cousin's female and very pretty.
What?
Your cousin from Marseille. How could you forget her so soon? She was only in your apartment yesterday.
Ah, really?
Huh?
Such a charming young girl.
Isn't she? And in my apartment, you say?
She let herself in, of course. She's got a key.
That's weird.
Suddenly, everything made sense. My apartment had been bugged. That was how Plantard knew all about my article. How did I know?
Ah.
Because the only cousin I have is a sweet little guy called Jean-Marc, who runs a patisserie in Le Touquet. These people were determined, which meant they were also very dangerous.
Yeah, that is true. Right, let's ask more questions then.
I suppose she'd forgotten which apartment was mine.
Oh, Miss Collard, you're a mind reader. That's just what she said.
Oh, I bet it was. Well, I'd better be going. See what my sweet cousin's been getting up to.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Well, that certainly is an interesting turn of events, isn't it? Wow, okay, we're right at the end here. Right, so do we have to go back in and find this now then, potentially? Let's try it.
So,
Where would they have put it?
where had my pretty new cousin hidden her little bug, eh? I was going to have to search everywhere.
Maybe in like one of the cushions or something? Oh, well, I mean, it could be in this. In the teddy, that
My
would make
first
sense.
teddy. Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him. Undisturbed. No bugs there.
Okay, no, not that then. Maybe that's why we can look at the desk. The bottom of the desk, perhaps? It would make sense because it's by the phone. Well, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. No. Maybe the phone itself?
There wasn't anyone that I needed to call.
Alright. Okay, I don't really want to turn that on again because it took forever to turn it off before. The photo?
It was a photograph of my father. They hadn't placed the bug on the photo.
No, okay. What about the answering machine?
You have no messages.
No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, well perhaps it is in here then. Perhaps that's why we have to look in here after all. Maybe they put it in the bottom of the trunk? Well, I wouldn't have thought you'd get good sound quality from there. Not that I know anything about bugging places, but there we go. No, unless it is in here.
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. But that small metal disc underneath it in the chest was a recent addition.
Aha! Right, so...
The box was one of the few things The elephant on the but that small metal...
So it's underneath, is it? Do we have to move it, or can we literally just go... How do we... Do we actually
The
have
box
to...
was carved by my father. It never had a key.
Did we get the bug? So what, are we just going to leave it there then, I guess? Alright, well... I guess that's one thing. But, oh no, now they know that we're going to meet up with George though, right? Although I'm not sure if we mentioned his name as such. So it might be okay. Let's try heading out here. Right, okay, so we can go to various places. That's where we live. We can go to the cafe, and we can go to the Carchon residence again. Let's try going to the cafe first. See if we can do anything here. Let's have a look around. And if not, then we'll go back to the residence. But I don't think we need to go back there.
I didn't need to call anyone.
Can we go through here? Maybe we can talk to the same person?
The door was locked.
Oh, it's locked now. Fair enough. Oh, it's all boarded up now. Right, so they're not here anymore. Let's talk to this guy. Clean this up pretty quick.
Hello, could I ask you some questions?
That depends. Are you a cop?
Nope.
No, I'm a journalist.
It's late, aren't you? They already took away the body.
I'm doing a follow-up on this story.
Well, let's just ask him some questions then.
Tell me, are you related to the workman I saw digging the hole?
Don't talk to me about flobage.
Why?
Okay.
He just won a fortune on the horses and he won't give me a cent.
Well, it's his money.
When he was broke, he was happy to touch me for a loan.
Of course.
Brothers should look after each other, he used to say. He's changed his tune, now he's brassed up.
Right. Well, I guess that tip was real then.
You're doing a fine job.
Damn right I am. You should be writing about me, not that idiot that got blown up.
The heroes who pick up the pieces when disaster strikes.
Exactly.
Well, give me your best smile and maybe I'll put your picture in the article.
Oh, right. Just give me a minute to do my hair.
Sure. Why not? Is he actually... He is actually... Can we, like, sneak in?
The police had removed the body, but nothing else looked disturbed.
Did we need to do that to get in here? Was that like a requirement to distract him or something? Or let's have a look at the mirror. Seems to be the only thing we can look at. Ah, there's a book.
A panel had been blown away, revealing a gap.
Is that a gap?
From
Is that a
this
book?
angle, I could see that something had been lodged in the gap behind the pipes.
Can we get it? I mean, it looks kind of like a book. Ah, we can get...
Behind the table were some damaged pipes.
Ah, there is a book in there. Can we get it? We can.
Voila.
Oh no.
The police and forensic teams had missed a vital piece of evidence. Some kind of pouch.
A pouch?
On the pouch was the cross symbol of Carchon's organization. I was on the right track.
Nice. We found something.
On the pouch was the cross symbol of Carchon's organization. Inside the pouch were two items. A strange metallic artifact and a letter in some kind of code.
Another code. Okay. What is this?
The artifact had a sword laid across scales. There was a picture of Lady Justice on the locked panel in the room below the conciergerie.
Right. So I wonder if that's where we've got to use this then. Let's have a
Another
look at
coded
this.
message using the same cipher system. So, Plantard was involved with Carchon.
Right. This note has been written using a substitute. Right, so it's the same thing again then. So, once again, so Plantard. Could that be Plantard? So it's going to start Plantard, right? Because that's how the other one started. So, more code breaking. I wasn't expecting more code breaking, but fair enough. We know what we're doing a bit more this time, though, I think. The other one started with the name, so I'm guessing this one is going to start with the name, and it's probably going to be addressed to him, seeing as it was in his pouch. Right, where's the little... There we go. That thing is an N. That is a T. That is an R. Where's that thing? There we go. And this could probably be a D. Probably is, right? Okay, so is that going to be Pierre? I'm guessing that is going to be Pierre, the second word, from what we can see. Pierre. Killed. That's going to be killed, because we know that happened. So that is going to be K. Murderer, perhaps? So that's going to be U. M is going to be the other way round. Must. Can only be must, right? Trail. from, maybe? Seems like we're solving this one much faster than the last one. Which is probably because we know what we're doing now. So, yeah, from Arno and... Oh, we knew that was Y, didn't we, from the last one? So the same names are popping up. That's got to be W then. That's got to be a C. So he will come for us now. I'm guessing that's what that is. So that is probably H. That's going to be C. Come for us now. Right, so murderer must have. So that's going to be V. Must be. That's going to be vigilant. G.
Planta.
Yes.
Pierre killed. Murderer must have followed trail from Arno and Yamada. He will come for us now. We must be vigilant. Thierry's girl broke into Pierre's safe. She worries me. Imelda.
Ah.
So much for Imelda's innocence.
Imelda?
Plantard was working for her. And for Carchon. But why did Plantard want to meet? Was it a trap? Or maybe he was in too deep and needed me to tell a story. Whatever the story was. One thing was clear. It was a story worth killing for.
Well, there we go. The wife did know after all. Unbelievable. I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming at all. So, and they know about us now as well, and that we managed to rob the safe. So, that potentially puts us in... Hang on. There was something else down there, I think. Oh, maybe not. That potentially puts us in quite a bit of danger then. So... Haha, the mystery deepens, but we've managed to crack another code, which is awesome, and that's where we're going to leave it for this one. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, and Lyle for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, make sure you subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time.